Hi everyone, Lisa here from Four City Stitching. I hope everyone had a good week and a good Valentine's Day. I'm coming here a little bit later than I was expecting. It took longer to get everything done today than I had thought. But yeah, we had some good family time today. This was the first day since Christmas time that my husband has been off on a Sunday. So this is the first full day we've been able to spend since Christmas together because of, lockdown and stay-at-home orders and things like that, and no school and things like that. So yeah, so we had a busy day. Yeah. The good news is our stay-at-home order is being lifted effective Tuesday. So tomorrow is a holiday here for us. It's family day. My husband has to work though, it is a long weekend this weekend, and then so as of Tuesday we're going into the red zone, which, to be honest, I don't think is much different than what we're already doing. I think stores are open, but to limited capacities. Restaurants, you can only have 10 people maximum in a restaurant, no matter the size. And I don't know if hairdressers are open. Some people say yes, but I don't know, because red is just the level down from lockdown. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. So we're moving in the right direction. I think we only had 13 cases today, so that's really good. So before or around Christmas time, we were at like 100 a day or something like that. So so that's moving in the right direction. So that's good. March break has been postponed to April in hopes to, I'm not really sure what they think that's going to achieve, but I guess just to keep kids in the classroom. And last March break they never did go back at all, so perhaps they're just delaying the inevitable. I don't know, but I was happy that March break was delayed because my child care provider, we have a center that does after school care, and they typically do a March break program and summer program and things like that. They had said they weren't doing a March break program, so that was going to cause a lot of headache for me. So I'm glad to hear that March break was postponed. So maybe in April they'll be able to do something, and who knows. I feel that you can't even look too much further than a day ahead at a time these days. So, but yeah, lots to show. It's been really cold here. I did get out for a run this afternoon, later this afternoon, still in my running clothes, because when I woke up this morning, it was negative 17 degrees Celsius, and that's not including the wind chill. I don't know what it was with the wind chill. And then when I finally got out around noon or so, it was like -7, so that was much better. So yeah, it was nice and sunny today, and it didn't feel quite as cold in the afternoon. Yesterday morning, we woke up to our furnace not working, so that was fun. But we were able to get someone out right away. I guess it needed a new igniter, so it did get kind of chilly in here while we were waiting, but I'm glad that we were able to get that all fixed up. It's only about a 4-year-old furnace, so it was under warranty. I got a little friend in the back there. A hamster was my son's Valentine's gift. All right, let's get to it. Enough rambling. Let's start with some fun stuff I made. So I made these floss tags out of, I think I showed them, I don't know if it was last video or the video before, but it was just these paper tags. And so I just glued 2 of them together to make them a little bit more sturdy. Yeah, those are pretty sturdy. And then hole punch the hole, because I already had this hole punch the hole here. And I just got these from Michael's. So I got 10 tags, so there's 20 of them for like $2 something. They were on sale. the last time I did a little floss curbside pickup order, I'd thrown that on too. And let's stick with haul. So I actually had 2 Fortnite fabric orders come in. So this is Navajo Treasure. So this is from one of their permanent lines. So it's a kind of an aqua blue. It is a little bit brighter than I was expecting. But yeah, so it's kind of similar to the aqua blue that Morgan dyed for me from Witchy Stitcher. I think hers is brighter. Definitely still going to be using hers for the pieces that I had intended. Yeah, not sure what I'll use this for, but I'm sure I'll find something. And then I had won this piece. This is a much darker blue on one of their auction nights. Speaking of that, tonight's Sunday, so I should see if there's an auction going on tonight. And then this was on another auction night, but it was like a week later or 2 weeks later, and they came like 2 days apart. Yeah, so this is like a really dark brown. So when I had ordered, I'd ordered this and then I'd won this, and so I just asked them to ship them together to save on shipping, which they were happy to do. Yeah. So I'm just stocking up on fabric because you just never know, right? I do have some fully finished items. First is this one. So Be My Valentine. This is the Lizzie Kate freebie that I know I started it last year, so I don't know if it was, I don't think it was just last year that it had been released as a freebie, but so finished that as a pillow. This is the backing fabric. It's like almost like a fleecy material. That's that. And then this, I finished my little quirky Quaker Fox by Darling Whimsy Design, and I used that fabric that I had got at Michael's, not at Michael's, at Walmart last week. Yeah. So not perfect, but I like them. This is upside down. I need like a little dough bowl or something, but they're super expensive and can't go into stores right now. So maybe next time I am able to go into a Michael's, I might take a look to see if they might have something that is reasonably priced. Because I'm not spending like $100 on one, by no means. I guess I should try to keep an eye out at Walmart too. Our Walmarts don't seem to have all the stuff that you guys do in the States as far as crafting and different seasonal things, but you never know. And I hardly ever get to the Marshalls or the Home Sense, so, but we'll see. I'll keep an eye out. It's not like it's a necessity or anything. All right, so I did okay on the stitching. I wish I was further on. Oh, I have one other finish. Let's do that first. Okay, so one of my whip goes was to finish A Raven's Reply by Luminous Fiber Arts, and I finished it. Yay! So, yeah, happy with that. So this is on 22 count Eda. I love the coloring in that pumpkin. You can see some of my ends sticking there through the light. We'll need to trim those up a little bit, obviously. And yeah. I used almost the whole thing of Blackboard. And pretty much all the orange around is the Fragrant Clothes. Pretty much used the whole skeins of those. So I'm happy that that's done. So that was one of my whip goes pieces. I finished that Friday night. I was on the tail end of a Zoom with Stacey and Emma and Stitchers group, and so I was working on that, and then I just kept working away. This is my peppermint purple blackwork cell, and this was this week's block, and so those are very cold colors there. I think it was like -16 was the low that day. I don't know, the high was only like a few degrees higher. So that's it. So I'm pretty proud of myself for keeping up with that cell. All right. I also worked on Frosty Flakes all dolled up. This is the 2010 month ornament of the month. I believe that was a series. This is the only one I have. This is on some tea dyed Ada. I don't know what the count is off the top of my head. That's him. So I pretty much only had his one arm in the tree done, so I did him and that other arm. And I need a couple of floss colors. I need avocado and I need sassy brass. So I added that to my little list on my phone for next time I'm placing an order. What I also need to order is some more rings so I can start using these floss cards that I made. All right, so then I also worked on this one, Let's Talk Winter. Amazon Design. Gave a sneak peek of the Let's Talk Spring, I think. I think that's going to be the needlework market, the online needlework market. So I worked on mainly warm, and that's going to be fire. And I also worked on, I guess, I'm like, I can't read it backwards. I guess it's going to be an E, and then the part of the tree is going to be there. Yeah. This is 16 count black Ada that I got for a fat quarter shop. Keep saying where I got that one from, just so I remember where I can reorder it from. All right, and then today I was working on this piece. This is from Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. You can't get this pattern anymore. It is inspired by Splash Mountain. So I worked on that today while we were watching Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings is the movie for this month for Enchanted Stitches. So watch Cool Runnings. We thought my son was going to really like it because he was watching bobsledding on CBC, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And so we're like, oh, you'll like this. He didn't care. But my husband and I like watching it again. So it's been a long time since we've seen it. Next, I worked on Anne Morrison. Get it out. Anne Morrison 1830 for traditional stitches in Calgary for their anniversary. And this is in my Ever Tote bag by Carolyn from Off the Grid Needle Arts. So that's what mine looks like. So this is on an, pretty sure an 18 count, like an ivory that they recommended. I bought everything from them when I ordered it. And then so I added, so the top portion was, what month are we in? February. So December and January. So February is these two lines down here. That's where I started on that. And as you can see, I think I'm going to have a good amount of fabric left. My son's being very loud. Well, he got his iPad taken away today because he was not very good at the grocery store. And so now he's just watching this live stream of like kittens. And literally the kittens are just sleeping. But that's what he's been watching all day on the TV. Alright, so then last, so this weekend is a Whip Go weekend with that Jessica Marie from Jessica Marie Does Stuff is hosting. So she is doing one a month in relations to Whip Go. So the idea is that you set yourself a goal for the weekend and then you can hope to achieve that during the weekend. And I think there's prizes and whatnot. So in January, I was able to meet my goal for that. This weekend, I have not. I'm just thinking, did I add? Yeah, I did. I added in my extra stitches. I had set a goal for 500 stitches on this weekend. My overall goal for the month on this is 1,000 stitches. So I was hoping to get maybe half of it done this weekend. But I'm only probably at 200 and some. So I've been working on this cat here. So I got, you know, some progress on him, but I might be able to do a little bit more tonight still. Well, we'll see. And that's a Dimensions kit kitty litter. You don't even want to see what my floss looks like in here. It's like, this is what, like, that's how this one is carried around. And then it's just in, I don't know why, but then it goes into this bag, I guess, just for some added protection. That's definitely my oldest whip, for sure. So I think that is all I have for this week. For plans for next week or this upcoming week, Enchanted Stitches did list what their prompts are. I don't really recall. The good thing is, I think, yeah, because I worked on the Zippity Doo-Dah pattern, that was my last one that I needed to work on for the Enchanted Stitches stitching prompts. So I'm still 100% on that for the year, so that's good. That definitely helps me keep on track. I'm hoping I can get a little bit more done on the kitty litter tonight, maybe get another 200 and some stitches in, whatever I need. But I am happy to get Raven Supply done, so that's good. So that's Whip Go is really helping me kind of stay focused. You know, if it's just 2 projects a month that I need to make sure are complete, then that's good. And I'm happy with the 2 fully finished items I did this week too. So it was a productive week overall. Yeah. I ended up going to bed, I feel like, early a few nights just because I just, you know, felt overly tired. And of course, anytime that you feel tired or maybe a little tickle, you think, oh, it's happening. I got the virus, but then you wake up and you're fine. But I think I'm just overall, you know, as I mentioned before, I'm sure you're tired of hearing of it, just kind of overall, you know, exhausted from everything. So just taking one day at a time, off tomorrow, so that's good, even though I've just been thinking about work all weekend and how behind I am on everything, but it's okay. Yeah, so I think I will say goodnight. We need to bathe the little boy and then get him into bed. and then I can maybe get back to kitty litter. All right, I hope everyone has a good week, and we will see you next week. Bye.